Hello everybody, welcome back to WPF Week 5. Today we are playing against Zacmander and a Mega Delphox team. He also has Mega Aerodactyl. He seems to have been bringing both. Not any fake out pressure, I don't believe. So I don't feel that uncomfortable with leading something like maybe Politoed plus Klefki couldn't be that bad. Yeah, I don't mind Politoed, Klefki. Melodic is a little bit of a problem, so we will bring Venusaur. And then with these Pokemon specifically, they do kind of struggle with probably Garchomp or Tandemaus the most. I could go Excadrill, but Excadrill's Earthquake wouldn't do a whole lot to Tandemaus, and it would still ignore Follow Me, or would still be bothered by Follow Me. I could do Mega Charizard, but Mega Charizard doesn't do super well into Melodic either, or Garchomp even. So we'll go with Hydreigon for this first round. A little bit scary. Good luck to Zacmander. Okay, Politoed and Klefki. If I see immediately something like Aerodactyl, Mousehold, Garchomp. Okay. Totally fine. We're gonna go for Dazzling Gleam with Klefki. It has Sugar Berry, so it shouldn't be immediately threatened by any sort of ground type move. And Dazzling Gleam, even in doubles, does do around 36%, so it's a little bit of chip. It also gets a little bit of damage onto Mousehold. I'm gonna click Encore onto Mousehold, plus Dazzling Gleam, I believe. Yeah, we'll do that. Get a little bit of chip on both. If they go for Follow Me, then I can Encore them into that. Protect with Garchomp. Okay. Super Fang. We're going to be locking him into that. So now I can reliably just go for Ice Beam. I don't believe Garchomp is capable of killing Politoed with any one hit. Even Draco Meteor from a max special attack Garchomp would be doing just around 48.7%. I think I also want to click T-Wave onto Mousehold, so I can prevent it from going faster than Politoed. We'll go for Ice Beam into that, and then we'll go for T-Wave. Could also go for Protect, but I think it's probably best for me to just go for Ice Beam right now and slow this thing down to be slower than Politoed. That's fine. Totally fine. In comes Serena. I did go for Ice Beam into that slot, so I mean that's going to be a decent amount of damage. E-Wave miss. Ooh, okay, smart. Super Fang into Klefki. Ice Beam into Serena. That's very specially defensive. Very specially defensive indeed. No lefties from Serena, so I don't know necessarily if Politoed is somehow faster. It's possible. I do run a lot of speed on this Politoed, but Serena is typically more invested into speed itself. I do kind of want to just go out straight into Venusaur, and I could go for Sunny Day maybe. I think that sounds fine. Maybe Dazzling Gleam is better. Yeah, we'll just go for Dazzling Gleam and switch out into Venusaur. I don't really anticipate Mousehold to want to stay in. It's locked into Super Fang right now, which just isn't a great move to be locked into spamming. He did go for Super Fang again, into the Venusaur slot even, so that's a little annoying. He's going to go for a Drop Kick. He's going to lower my attack, I believe, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Dazzling Gleam into both slots. We see that it does around 9% to Serena. So that does really make me think it's like max special defense possible. And that must have been a pretty low roll as well. Well, that's not actually really likely. So now I'm a little concerned. What would Venusaur do in the sun with a Weather Ball? Around 60% minimum. So I can go for Weather Ball into Venusaur, or into Serena, and we can click Sunny Day as well. that boosts our speed up to the point where we should be faster than Serena. I did forget to Mega Evolve, but I mean, it's very possible that... Okay, that's fine. It sounds like it doesn't really matter then. Should have actually, in hindsight, not Quick Sunny Day at all. That's fine. Weather Ball into the Garchomp slot. Does around 16%. Gonna keep clicking Super Fang. I think we're gonna just click Protect here and Dazzling Gleam. That sounds fair to me. I don't think EQ is capable of killing Klefki. But if that's the move they end up going for, then it's fine by me. Okay, guys, we're back. Definitely weird. We ran into like a weird issue with my internet connection. Just like, I think my game basically crashed. So we're back. I think last time I clicked Protect here. And I think... What else did I do? Left key. Protect, and I think I went for Dazzling Gleam. So that's what we're gonna do here as well. And then hopefully the game should speed up from here. But this is all brand new stuff to us. We haven't gone over this. So I go for Protect with Venusaur, and then I click Dazzling Gleam with Klefki. Stomping Tantrum goes into the Venusaur slot, fails to kill through the Protect, and then I go for Dazzling Gleam. Get a decent amount of chip in there. This turn, I will swap out into my Hydreigon with my Levitate. And then I could go for like something weird like Rain Dance again, or I could go for Dazzling Gleam again. I think we'll just go for Dazzling Gleam again. I do have Sugar Berry, so Klefki should be totally fine. As long as Venusaur can get out of here, then we should be good there as well. I did have Chlorophyll up, so I mean I was faster than his Pokemon, but this is probably better. So just so I can kind of keep it around. He did go for Dragon Claw. That brings me down almost to Focus Sash. Almost. We're gonna go for Dazzling Gleam one more time. Because I'm to around 28%, and then I will go for Protect here, and I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam one final time. If he replicates the same last turn, or even if he clicks like Stomping Tantrum into Klefki, I should be totally fine. I think Protect is a little obvious. That might be what he tries to go for. We'll see here. Follow me yet again. You see Dragon Claw into the Hydreigon slot, so this should be a double kill for Klefki actually, which is pretty funny. Awesome. Really cool that Klefki got the double kill there. Now, depending on what I see happen here, I might go for like switch into Politoed on Klefki and then maybe like Tailwind. I guess I've seen Serena, so I know that exists. Hydreigon should absolutely be faster than that. I do see Delphox as well. So it might be in my best interest to try and get Tailwind up still. And I can't go for T-Wave, unfortunately, because of... what's it called? Queenly Majesty. So we will go for... Yeah, we'll switch into Politoed to get Drizzle up instead of... the alternative method, because I don't want Klefki to drop and not have Sun up with Venusaur, because Venusaur absolutely needs it. Worst case, if I can get my Tailwind up, then maybe Venusaur Tailwind should be faster than Mega Delphox. It's not actually that fast, so, you know, 204. So yeah, if I can get Tailwind up, then yeah, Mega Delphox should be slower than Mega Venusaur. And I can get Weather Ball off maybe with In the Rain for big damage. We're gonna go for Heat Wave. That shouldn't kill Hydreigon. Yeah, awesome. This should absolutely be faster than Serena. So we get our Tailwind up, which is awesome. And then we're going to see Low Kick come out into the Politoed. Politoed even should be faster than Delphox. So I can go for like Dark Pulse plus Ice Beam, or yeah, Dark Pulse. Would Dark Pulse kill with Hydreigon? No, it would do like 73%. And then we can go for Weather Ball into Delphox as well. So, I mean, double protect this there, totally fine. We can go into Venusaur here. And probably still gonna double into this Delphox. It is unfortunate that I must have messed up the speed here. I think Politoed and Venusaur share the same speed stat. So we can go for like Poison Jab plus Weather Ball again into Delphox. I think that might be fine. And then hopefully he doesn't try and go for the double protect. Yeah, we're fine there. Weather Ball, big damage into Delphox. Not enough to kill. We do get the Poison Jab into the Delphox slot. And then Serena should be pretty easy to deal with. Big crit onto Politoed. I don't know if that really mattered. Probably not. Politoed was pretty bulky, but I mean, still Serena at the end of the day. It hits pretty hard. And then we can go Klefki, Poison Jab, Dazzling Gleam, trying to get the KO on Serena here. Probably Poison Jab is stronger to just go for here. So we'll do this, and then we'll go for Dazzling Gleam just for a little bit of extra damage. And ideally, that should take the KO. Yeah, awesome. So Poison Jab takes the KO on Serena. That gives us a clean 2-0 victory in the first game, I believe. And a strong start to our battle. We will get right into game 2. Okay, game 2. I did kind of dig the Politoed and Klefki, but that Serena takes no damage whatsoever. It's like pretty terrifying. I could go Venusaur Excadrill. I don't mind that very much. I could also try and just go for Charizard, but Charizard is a little bit susceptible to like rock slides. It does live 1 guaranteed from Garchomp, or at least it should. And then it does okay into Delphox instead of Venusaur, which can kind of get just like smashed by a Psychic, if that's what they end up going for. So I think what we'll do is probably this. I don't mind having Politoed in the back. It's a way of hitting Garchomp pretty well. This is always slower. It did live a Dragon Claw though, so I mean I could definitely give it a try. The Tailwind is really, really nice. And then Klefki maybe is actually not as valuable in this round. Maybe I should just go for Politoed, just so I can have a little bit of securement. I think we'll go for Venusaur though. And then Politoed can be a game 3 thing if I feel like I need to do that. Not as confident in the game 2 lead as usual. Hard to predict that type of thing. Garchomp Mouse Hold. Okay, that's totally fine. I think it's probably okay for me to even just click Earthquake, and I can't really click Heat Wave, but I don't think Garchomp is capable of killing, so we can go for Earthquake plus Hurricane maybe, and just not Mega Evolve. How much does Hurricane do to Charizard, or to Garchomp? If I don't Mega Evolve, it does around 57%. That might be enough. If I do Mega Evolve, Solar Beam does around that same range and doesn't have the same chance of missing. So maybe that's what we'll do instead. We'll go for Mega Evolve Solar Beam into Garchomp, and we'll click Earthquake, because that should do around 50%, assuming it's not super duper bulky, which I think it might be just at least max HP. Earthquake's still going to be big damage, man. And if this is Follow Me, like I kind of anticipate, then... I mean, if it isn't Follow Me, then this is definitely really, really good. Also Protect, actually. Okay. Okay. Maybe they double protects? They do double protect. That's fine. So, I mean, they lock Excadrill into Earthquake. I think I might just be fine with going for, like, Weather Ball instead. They do see Solar Beam, which should fire off immediately. So, not great there. I mean, Hurricane would be such a big amount of damage. I think I might go for Protect here for this first one, and then, I mean, I still have to click Earthquake. It's better for me to just do that and get the damage in, because at least in the back I do have Venusaur for speed. And Power Whip into Garchomp after one Earthquake might be enough to KO, even with its pretty low attack. Maybe not though, 45.9%. And that's looking like it's in a pretty frail Garchomp, so Earthquake is going to do how much here? Around for the 40% range, not bad. Super Fang goes into Charizard with just dodge with the Protect, and then we see Rock Slide come out, which is still definitely not enough to clean up that Excadrill slot. I think I do want to pivot here, even though I could definitely just go for Solar Beam again or whatever. I kind of want to go into Hydreigon, because if I can once again remove... I can't go into Hydreigon yet, because I do have Mold Breaker. I guess that is something to be concerned about. Earthquake was faster. I was faster than Mousehold, so actually what I can do is I can do this and click Solar Beam into Garchomp, and just click Earthquake again. That should be totally fine. I tried to calc Charizard well enough that Garchomp Rock Slide shouldn't actually be enough to KO. Ooh, that's a huge crit! That's so unfortunate for my opponent. That was a massive crit. I actually think that might just kind of seal the deal, because I don't know what they could do. I have a full HP Charizard, an Excadrill with almost max HP, and it's Scarf, so it's not like the Focus Sash really mattered. Am I really going to be able to fire off a Solar Beam here? That's super fascinating. I don't know if that's how this is going to work, but if it is, that's not great. Oh, okay, that's fine. That was super unfortunate for my opponent, man. I don't know what they can do here. I'm just going to click Earthquake. That should be enough to kill Delphox. Excadrill is just so strong. I really don't know. That was super duper unfortunate. Wow. That really sucks for him, man. I mean, I'm Mold Breaker. Earthquake's going to go right through this Levitate, and then I'm just going to click Weather Ball into Serena, and that's going to seal the deal. Even if this was Focus Sash, it wouldn't be enough, because I'd be hitting both targets at least. And there's no priority to possibly shoot off here either. So there's just no shot, and that's really, really sucks. This Weather Ball into Serena will absolutely crush it, even if this was like somehow Assault Vest or Aqua Berry or whatever. I just straight up don't know. Like, what was he supposed to do in that scenario? Super unfortunate. The crit on Garchomp definitely sucked. They would have been able to get Rock Slide off into Charizard, and if it flinched, I was over. With Charizard, I don't know if it was guaranteed able to kill. My guess would be probably not, but that's just because it's not stab, it is in doubles. So, I mean, maybe it depends on their investment as well. If they're no attack or whatever, then Rock Slide never kills. If they have only a little bit of attack, then it has a decent chance, but it really actually does depend on their investment, believe it or not. Despite that 4 times resistance or 4 times weakness, it's just not a lot really to change there. They could have been adamant, but if they were adamant, then I'm outspeeding with Charizard. If they're still jolly, right, then they need to be almost max attack for it to be a guaranteed OHKO. There's he needs, out of 32 points, he needs to have put in 29 for it to be a guaranteed knockout. So a little scary, definitely for my opponent. And double Earthquake, triple Earthquake kill in that second round, plus Weather Ball into Serena. I mean, that's just it. Very fast game, not a really whole lot you can do, and especially the crit is super sucky. So I do apologize to Zach. That crit sucks, and I would hate it if it was me. So I can't say anything else other than that. I do appreciate it for the win, but definitely don't want to see that happen. Super annoying. GG's either way. I do feel like I prepped okay. I don't think that was shown off super well here because I just got so lucky. But definitely GG's anyways to Zach. And I hope he has a great rest of his season. I will see you all in week 6. Let me see who we're facing real fast. That will be T-Row in week 6, who let's me see and get you guys some information on what you can expect next week. T-Row has a pretty scary Mega Blastoise Sneasler team, so maybe Rain won't be quite an option. Into him, and Sun will definitely be a priority. We gotta focus on that, and hopefully we can prep pretty well. I will see you all then for week 6. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.